are outside Dean Court, and season's back on track. It's a 1-0 win against the Fulham, but it wasn't easy, was it?
No, it wasn't, but when you've got a Chelsea reject, in goal, then you can get your first clean sheet of probably the year, I don't know. But we done the job. It was a really early goal, I mean as early as you can get, and then I felt like the whole game it was either going to be they were going to get the leveller or we were going to catch them on a break, but neither happened and we managed to hang on to it. But really important for us, I think. We've conceded some sloppy goals lately, so to get a clean sheet I think is massive. I almost feel like a 1-0 win for us today is better than like a 5-1. We needed to get that clean sheet, and Kepa as well, you know, he's had a few kind of sticky situations lately and I thought he was really good today. Everything he done was perfect. And defensively, obviously, we tried something today. I personally don't think it worked because I felt like they had three free headers in the first half over Celesi. I text Sam at half time and said the most banker of the night is Zamani's hold at half time, 100%. As soon as Celesi got the yellow as well. But and Zaba was good when he come on. But to be honest, if you think that second half, I know it was probably frustrating for a lot of Bournemouth fans because it felt like we were letting them have it a little bit, and it was really nervy, and it's horrible 1-0. And you're hanging on like that, but I felt like their better chances were in the first half. I felt second half they were in a few, but they were really just crosses, and so if you look at it in hindsight, which is obviously a lovely thing to do, but you look at it and you go, actually, did we look just as likely to score as them? Yes. I think we probably had better chances than they did. We let them have the ball, and honestly, we were saying it before the game, but obviously we haven't got the greatest subs in the world. I mean, like, what was interesting today, I don't know if anyone else noticed, that Brooks didn't warm up once and didn't come on, so I wonder if there's something in that. But yeah, we haven't got loads of options. They've got Adama Traore, they've got, you know, Emil Smith-Rowe coming on, they've got Raul Jimenez coming on, and I thought we coped with it really well. Really well. I thought Adam Smith was brilliant at right back to his best. Adam, honestly, when you watch him live, I don't know if it showed it because it was on telly tonight, but some of the little blocks he makes, like just to break it up. I thought Dango, to be fair to him, sometimes the final bit annoys me. But his work rate, 90 minutes, even at the end when we're trying to hang on, he's stretching them and he's getting them up the pitch.
Made some good passes as well in the first half, didn't he?
Yeah, really good. Evan Ilson was absolute joke all game as usual, and I thought this was the game. We were saying it in the preview, we need Semenyo to step up, and he gets that goal tonight. Semenyo's the match winner. Semenyo gets the goal, and he's needed that because he's been off the ball and he's got it tonight. And the big shout out for me has got to be we were better in the game until Alex Scott went off.
I completely agree. I completely agree.
Is normally the other way at the moment.
Absolutely.
And we've been critical of Alex Scott. And tonight he started and we all went, ooh, should he start? I thought he'd done everything spot. And to be fair, I know it's easy to say because a lot of us are saying it, that we looked better when he was on the pitch, but he was dead. He was absolutely dead because he put such a shift in. You've got to remember he hasn't played loads, but some of his passes, he had the best chances in the game. He used the ball really well. I actually thought his pressing was better than usual. It's almost like he knows now that the role he's got to play in the team. But I thought Alex Scott deserves a lot of credit because he's got criticism. I think rightly so because we know the quality he's got. But I thought he was brilliant. Soler, Premier League debut. We could bring on just Premier League debuts against any Fulham, innit? But no, I think the reason we're so happy tonight is they're a good side. They're a very, very good side. I think Fulham have got players all over the park that are brilliant, and to beat them 1-0 clean sheet is big. And we've said it a few times, Tiggs, hope that kills you and all that, but I've got hope again.
Hey,
I have got hope again.
Saturday looks tasty, doesn't it?
If we beat Palace on Saturday, it's happening, isn't it?
It's happening.
Oh my God, it's happening. I'm going to get my passport renewed.
Right, mate. See ya.
What's that? Look, what the Q doing? Q, anyone on? Anyone come on?
Scott!
I haven't stalled. We just won 1-0. I'm stalling. Scott?
People are in shock here. Hey Scott, how are you?
Fine.
Tell me about your feelings about the football today.
It was the start of the game at the kick-off. I want to go by Antoine Semenyo.
What a goal by Antoine Semenyo. It's great to see him back in the goals again. It's been a while.
Yeah, it was great. And look at that, they're up to 8.
Up to 8. Thank you, Scott. Brilliant.
See you next time.
See you next time. Hi, Deborah. How are you?
I am good. How could I, what else is there to say?
Yeah, I saw you at half-time. You said similar thing then as well. Things were looking rosy, and they stayed that way.
2 words. You're welcome.
Yeah.
The luck from the U.S.
You brought it up. What
I
part
guess
of the
I
US,
have to stay.
What part of the U.S. have you come from?
Virginia, south of D.C.
Yeah. Okay, brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And you enjoyed the stay so far over here?
Oh my gosh, we're having a great time.
Yeah.
We went to Dirtledore. We went down to the pier earlier when it wasn't raining.
Yeah.
And being in the stadium is surreal.
Yeah.
Like, I feel, and some of the faces that are behind us are people that I see on your channel all the time.
Absolutely,
I feel like I know them.
Oh,
so
that's
weird.
lovely. That's what we aim for. That is absolutely what we aim for.
This is my Cherries family.
Hey. In terms of the game today, who impressed you? Who did you see?
Kepa had a game of it. And I also do have to give props to Alex Scott.
Yeah.
He ran his ass off.
Absolutely.
I almost was sad to see him go off, but I'm sure he was tired at that point. So I was a little concerned at the beginning of the second half. We were dipping some.
Absolutely.
And I enjoyed being able to see the game up close, but I didn't really want it to be in that end the whole time. It could have gone towards us scoring on the other end, and we would have been okay. Second would have been nice, but
Are you here for very long?
Yes, actually, we're staying. We have tickets for Saturday for Crystal Palace in London too.
You've picked two cracking games, really, really good games to come and see.
We're going to be here in Bournemouth until Wednesday.
Brilliant.
And then Wednesday we're going to go back to London, and my son that's with me has not ever been to London, so we're going to do some of those.
As well.
Yeah, I think we're going to try and do the Wembley Stadium tour and some of the other.
Okay, brilliant.
So couldn't ask for better.
Thank you, Deborah.
Yes.
Keep bringing us 3 points. We love that. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Good to see you. Thank you. Hey Simon, how are you?
I'm very happy.
Oh, how are you? Why are you so happy?
I wonder why. We've won a game again.
We have won
it's
a game.
A beautiful thing.
It's been a while.
It has been a while, but
I forgot what it felt like.
I'll be quick because
All right.
it's late, and my wife will say get back to the car quick.
Yeah,
A few things. Kepa was amazing. Semenyo's goal was great.
Yeah.
Smudger, I thought played fantastically. Yeah. So if I'm going to pick a man of the match, I'm going to pick him.
Oh, okay.
Slightly
nice.
Different.
Yeah, I like that.
Because I thought he was everywhere.
Yeah.
Same frustrations in game management, however. Not least after 65 minutes when Tav came on the pitch. Same problem happened again that's been happening recent games. Lewis Cook, love him to bits. Lewis Cook Appreciation Society.
Yeah.
However, he always gets drawn forward.
Yeah.
And when the opposition brings on another player into the midfield, we get overloads.
Right.
On that wing.
Yeah.
He gets drawn forward too much. I was screaming. I lost my voice so much. Not for screaming for us, but for screaming at him. Just sit.
Yeah.
Just sit for a little bit, just to stop what they were doing. So they were coming in wave of attack, and we were losing possession over and over again. So great to win. Still some frustrations, bit of game management to do, but we're back in the race. That's what matters.
Good, love that. Thank you so much. Hey Ben, how are you?
I'm absolutely brilliant.
How's your feet, Ben?
I was absolutely fine the next day. Honestly, bit anticlimactic.
Right, if you ever do anything like that again, you've just got to play the sympathy card a little bit more. Okay, make it at least feel like it was a bit more of a a drudge or a dredge for you. Anyway, let's talk football, because football's exciting, isn't it? What did you think of that?
It was just a win that was needed. I thought we were okay. We were good enough.
Yeah.
We weren't at our best, but we're still without Clivert. Didn't play with Tavernier for most of the game. I thought we played really well. I thought Evan Nilsson again was brilliant. Scott impressed. I thought he was good. Semenyo, I'm so glad that he managed to notch a goal after his first real goal drought of the season. Really,
absolutely.
Went 9 games without a goal. So I'm really happy. I thought Senesi was a bit poor, but when we've got the depth like we do, then it's fine, because then we could just bring on Zabani. Zabani is a calm head, and he was good when he came on. Yeah, so I'm happy.
Good. Well, that's good. That's good. For you, I mean, Kepa got man of the match. What about outfield players? Who do you think impressed there the most? You mentioned a few already, but just...
I can't... I thought Evan Nilsson was amazing. Oh, hi camera. Evan Nilsson was brilliant. I thought Tyler Adams and Lewis Cook fought very, very well.
Yeah.
I thought everyone was good today. I thought Adam Smith had a good game. But if I had to give it to one player, it's got to be Evan Nilsson. Just his work rate, honestly, it's amazing. I know his goal tally may not be quite at the level of Solanke's last season, but on the ball, off the ball, I feel like he may be better. Technically, with the little flicks and tricks, Solanke did have it, but I feel like Evan Nilsson's got it in abundance. and he was a nuisance for them today, and apparently should have got a penalty. But I've not seen any replays yet, so I'm not 100%.
Have a little look at that myself. It'd be interesting to see if anyone knows, and they can put in the comments below. Would love to know what Evan Nilsson's minutes to goals is compared to Solanke.
Yeah.
If anyone can find that out for me, that'd be great.
Yeah,
brilliant. Okay, buddy.
Well, see you on Saturday.
See you on Saturday. See you there.
Cherries.
Yeah, up the Cherries. Hey, Ethan. How you doing, buddy? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. Hey guys, you all right?
Yeah, you.
Absolutely buzzing.
Buzzing.
That's better, isn't it? Isn't that better?
Oh my god, so much better.
Big
win.
So much
Very big win.
I forgot. Yeah. What does it mean though? What does it mean for the season now?
A huge
I hate to say it, but possibly Europe.
Yeah.
Possibly. I mean, Conference League, we're looking at it. We are looking at Conference League. I'm not going to push Champions League.
No.
But Conference League will be happy with it.
We've got good as chances as any, haven't we?
I reckon it's between us and Brighton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we do need Kluivert back, and we do need him back quick.
Yeah, now I've heard he's not too far off, so maybe we see him Saturday?
Hopefully, but I don't think we'll risk him. I'll probably put him on the bench.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, because you know what Andoni's like, he don't rest players. We've seen it with Alex Scott and all that, so you just put him on the bench. If we need him, put him on. We should be fine. So
and who do you play, right? So who are you gonna play as your centre-back pairing at the start of the next game?
Easy. Dino and Zaba.
Yeah? All day.
I hate to say it, I don't know what was going on with Senesi tonight, but he wasn't himself.
He was a bit slow.
He was slips, the passes, it just wasn't him. But when Zaba came, it just changed the game.
Right, okay.
Can I just say though, Alex Scott, wow.
Yeah.
Tonight, wow.
That was his performance.
Best game I've seen him play by a long shot.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah, and probably one of the trickiest positions we have in our team in that 10. Do you know what I mean? Like the amount of work we have to do.
Yeah.
And it's the competition as well, because you know when Kluivert's coming back, that's his shirt. So Scott's got something to prove that he can do it if we don't have Kluivert.
Yeah.
He's definitely benefited from getting all these games. Now he's coming back, getting minutes. That tonight was his night. Since he's been starting, he's getting his confidence, and then tonight was his night. 100%. He played very well tonight, I thought.
Thanks, lads.
Cherries.
Love that. Come on! Hi, how you doing?
Hi, Tiggs. Hi, Sam.
Yeah, you alright?
Phil Masters here from New Zealand. 11,500 miles, and it was worth every minute.
Oh, that's great to hear.
It reminded me of the early 90s when I was hanging on, but I just thought, how much longer do we hang on for? I was getting really worried near the end, but I'm so chuffed. And I knew Semenyo was going to score. He's my man. I thought, he's going to get one.
Yeah.
Not after a couple of minutes, I didn't think, but I was just like, come on.
It was a very quick goal, early
It
goal.
was good, and I just thought, with the way we've been lately, I just thought, are we going to hold on? Because we've obviously been getting some early goals, and then, it's gone.
Yeah.
So I was just like, come on. But I just thought, I don't know, there's just more zip to the play.
Yeah, there was.
More zip to the passing. Looked like they were up for it.
Yeah.
I thought Tyler Adams was storming in the middle again.
Yeah.
Alex Scott, again, I know the lads have said did a good shift, but I think he did. And when Tavernier came on, he was huffing and puffing. He looked quite tired, Tav. And I think actually Scott maybe could have just played him out because he was running and running and running. So yeah, just so pleased to see a win. Yeah. And who knows, bouncing back up now, and the lads all look very lifted at the end of the game. So here's hoping.
Yeah, I mean the season really has a little bit of life left in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit. And I just think going into the future, being a long-term Cherries fan, I'm still in dreamland.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So I'll take anything they're doing. They've all put in such a shift, but I think squad-wise, when you look at Fulham and what they brought in off the bench, they bring this one and bring this one. Willian comes on. I think, my Lord, how many more have they got?
Yeah.
And with us, it's still that little niggle, like, have we got the depth? Have we got enough to bring on? And they put in a hell of a shift, but you can tell they're tired.
Yeah.
They put in a long shift. So going into the future, with all the loans we've had, be an interesting summer, I think.
Yeah, really interesting summer. Could be a whole kind of restructuring.
Yeah,
job,
it could be. There's going to be a few going out the door. We know that.
Yeah.
But who are we going to get in? Can we get a bit more depth?
Yeah.
Just in those players. We are struggling a bit with that. But hey, I'm going back to New Zealand, a happy bunny. So.
Hey, enjoy your trip, my friend.
No, keep up the back of the net, well, and guys.
Brilliant, thank you, buddy.
Take care.
All the best.
Yes, Ollie.
Hi, Ollie. How are you? Now, when I came out here to do this, and I do this, rain, wind or shine, you were one of the first people out here, but you said to me, wait a minute. Yep. I want to go and look back at that penalty call, and was it a penalty, was it not a penalty? In your opinion, having now looked at some footage and maybe taken in a little bit of what's going around you in the air, what did you think?
Well, I think there was two controversial decisions, wasn't there? Of course, there was the Senesi potential red card. I haven't actually seen. They didn't put it in the highlights package, so I haven't seen that one yet. Wow. I've seen a photo from that. It looks bad, but of course you always need to see a video.
Yeah.
The penalty, however, they did put that in the highlights package.
Right, okay, here we go.
I am at a loss. I don't know what they see there that isn't a penalty.
Really?
Leno goes in.
Yeah.
He definitely makes contact with Evan Nilsson, but he makes no contact with the ball. The ball has gone under his glove. I have no idea how they've not caught it. I mean, you can have a look at it after you've recorded this. I'm completely at a loss.
Okay.
In fact, I'll come around and show you when JJ or someone's on it. I don't get it.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, Michael Oliver and Jared Gillett might be one of the worst duos in history, and you can hold me to that. If you can name a worse one in the comments, then good luck to you.
Okay. Yeah, interesting. Okay, well, we won't say too much more about that because we don't know.
I want to be positive.
You want to be positive. Yeah. I want you to be positive too. So give me some positivity.
Semenyo is back. Yeah. Semenyo is back. I am telling you now, he's going to be in a lovely little purple patch at the end of the season.
Okay.
You know, we've got some big games coming up. You know, we've got that Arsenal, City, Villa trio again coming up. Of course, we've got Crystal Palace next. Hoping for as long as it's not another 0-0, I'm fine. Preferably we win, but anyway, as long as it's not a 0-0. I think Tyler Adams, I think he played well. He was unlucky with a few of the decisions today.
Yeah.
Michael Oliver, I think first 15 he was given everything. Then after that he just gave nothing, did he?
For both, though. For both.
Yeah, that's not me saying he's biased or anything. That is literally him just not giving it for either. I think, Kepa.
Yeah.
I mean, he was probably the best keeper at Chelsea, wasn't he? I don't know why they let him go. I mean, I think they'd gladly take him in the sticks over, Sanchez?
Sanchez, yeah.
Or Jorgensen, to be fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Jorgensen will be good in future, but that's a tangent, isn't it?
Okay.
That's a conversation for another day. I mean, yeah, Cook played well. I mean, centre-backs were a bit dodgy, but at the end we kept a clean sheet. Can't really complain, can you? Evan Nilsson. He's 40 million, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's 40 million.
Worth it.
He is Bournemouth's goal machine, isn't he?
Yeah.
He is. Oh, I love him. Yeah. I've fallen in love with him, to be honest. I think as long as he can stay fit, I think, next season, maybe rival Solanke's 19.
Ooh, that sounds good. Brilliant, Ollie. Thank you so much. Ending on such positivity. Thank you.
Yes, Jakey.
Hey, Jakey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling quite good that we've got a win.
Yeah, we needed it, didn't we? Absolutely needed it. What does this mean for you for the rest of the season, though? Is this because last time we talked, we weren't feeling great, were we?
No, I mean, after a win, it is nice to see a smile on everyone's faces.
Yeah.
Because we've not had one in things like 8 games or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, so it's nice to have a win.
Good, excellent. And in terms of players today that impressed you, I've had lots of people tell me lots of things. So, could you give me a couple?
Yeah, I think Kepa is he made so many saves. He kept a clean sheet.
Yeah.
I think Tyler Adams recently as well. He's kind of just a little engine in the middle. I think he's been great recently. I think that week off kind of let the players reset, and I think everyone looked on it today. I think. Yeah.
Really good, excellent, brilliant. Thank you, buddy.
Nice one.
All the best. Hey, buddy. That's much better, isn't it? That better?
Makes a change, innit? Blimey.
That's great.
I don't even know where to start. Kepa, amazing game, to be honest.
He was huge today, wasn't he?
He was. I think he kept us in the game especially in that second half at all. He made some crucial saves, and I'm so surprised because I thought to be honest, I thought he'd slip up on at least one of them.
He felt to me like he was more intimidating because there was a few occasions in the game where Fulham, they had an opportunity and that ball went straight down Kepa's throat.
No, exactly.
Yeah. He's obviously making himself big, you know.
Fulham are a very big side, to see Kepa that demanding in his own 6-yard box was good. You know, a sign of what we actually need. For our club. But yeah, players were amazing all over the pitch. You know. Milos Kerkez, man of the match could have gone to anybody. Milos Kerkez had an absolute amazing game, to be honest.
He did not have an easy job either, did he?
He didn't, to be fair, because he was up against Adama Traore in the second half, and then, it was tricky, but he never ran out of steam, which was amazing. And I think to play this well without Ryan Christie as well shows us that I think what we saw today with Cook and Adams in the midfield works. As a sort of substitute replacement type for Ryan Christie. So really, really pleased about that. So Antoine Semenyo brought out. Is that one player in the Premier League where he can just
turn it on? Yeah, that's why we like keeping him on the pitch, isn't it? Even though he's having a not very good game.
Even though he was in bad form for a couple of games, he was still very much an undroppable player for us, and yeah, it's just credit to the boys. You know, they hanged on in the second half quite a bit, but yeah, just the determination and the courage of the boys, and yeah, just excellent performance all over the pitch. I think Senesi, you know, from what we've seen on the replays and stuff like that, looks like a bad challenge, but yeah, correct from Iraola to bring off a half-time, just keep the cool and settle. But yeah, we need this. The fans needed this. You know, a bit of a pick-up point, even though it's on a Monday night. Everyone's got work tomorrow. But hey, we won't talk about that. But yeah, onwards and upwards, and up the Cherries as always.
Brilliant, man. Thank you.
Up the Cherries.
Up the Cherries.
Hello.
Hey, hello again. You all right?
Yeah, not bad. European tour, anyone?
Oh, if only. It'd be great, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be great?
Oh, yes, obviously.
Yeah. It's difficult to sort of hang our hat on it right now, but that certainly has given us an opportunity, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, with the win tonight, obviously it's going to bring us a little bit more confidence, but at the same time, I think we should have at least won the game in the first half, because the amount of chances that we had. Evan Nilsson was quality tonight. Semenyo, Scott. I think he probably had one of his best games in a Bournemouth shirt tonight. To be honest,
yeah,
I think he was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
And but then I also just want to can't speak English today. I also want to put on Kepa.
Yeah.
What a performance, man! Obviously most of the chances were down his throat, but still though, a clean sheet is a clean sheet, and I think he's done pretty well for being a Chelsea reject from the Fulham fans.
Yeah, and Fulham, no pushovers. They're a good team who forged out some good chances throughout the game, didn't they? And they had a lot of possession. So it's not like it was an easy game for Bournemouth by any means.
No, I think I do rate a lot of the Fulham players like Alex Iwobi, Rodrigo Muniz, Emma Smith-Rowe a lot. I do rate a lot of them players, but I do think as well. I think Iraola had a really good game plan, because it's either we kind of just go bombing forward and all ourselves, just to keep on attack and just get done on the counter attack.
Yeah. And
knowing how. And looking at Huijsen, he wasn't really looking that confident today. Neither was Senesi.
Yeah.
And if anything, if you do look at the challenge he made on, I don't know who it was, but he did get a yellow for it.
Yeah.
He could have got sent off.
Yeah, someone else has said that. Okay.
And if anything, I do think he did get away, but I do think he did get away with that.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. We move on to the next game. It's Crystal Palace, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. That's a hard game as well.
That is a hard game, but we can do something with that, can't we?
Obviously.
Yeah, brilliant.
Fingers crossed.
Brilliant, fingers crossed. Brilliant. Up the Cherries.
Thanks
for coming on. Lots of positivity coming from Cherries fans then, and if you enjoyed this video and you got lots of positivity from it, please like, subscribe and click the little bell thing. You get more back in the net content coming your way, including a fantastic matchday vlog tomorrow, and also a second look coming up where we dissect the game in a little bit more detail. Up the Cherries.